911, where's your emergency? I think my phone was. You're saying, slow down. I can't understand you. What happened? I think my phone was.
아름다운 관광지에서 살인 사건이 발생했습니다. 누군가 고의로 통나무를 떨어뜨려 내 아이 엄마의 목숨을 앗아간 사건이었죠. 살인 용의자로 지목된 이들은 다름 아닌 2명의 10대 소년이었습니다.
He said I already caught a body by the age of 16. So you want a body with this funny. He said what? I already got a body at the age of 16. You think this is funny? I don't think it's funny. I think nobody was yelling or anything. I heard it. All I heard was that's the only thing I heard. It sounded like a gunshot.
Whether it was, whether the kids were playing, whether it was, I'm sure they didn't do it on purpose because they were playing.
Why would you say
Because
something
you
like
can't
that?
take him to jail. There's bad people there.
Well, there's not good people in jail.
일말의 죄책감이라고는 찾아볼 수 없는 10대 악마들. 과연 그날 절벽 위에서 무슨 짓을 벌인 것일까? 그리고 법원은 과연 이들에게 어떤 처벌을 내렸을까? 지금부터 저와 함께 이 사건의 전말을 파헤쳐 보겠습니다. 처벌 실화냐? (2019년 9월 2일) 오하이오주의 한 주립공원에서 사람이 위급하다는 911 신고가 접수됐습니다.
Where are we? 911, where's your emergency? Okay, we're Hawking Hills, and a huge tree branch fell on this lady. It's in her glasses. Okay, take a breath. You're at Old Man's Cave? Yes. Okay, and what happened? I tree branch fell on her. You're saying, slow down. I can't understand you. What happened? A tree branch fell on her. A tree branch fell on someone. Yes. Okay. No, it's like we're at the actual tree. Okay. Are you with her? No. Some other kids of mine are with her. I'm trying to get you. Okay. I'm trying to get you out of the place. Okay. What's your name? Hannah. Hannah.
그리고 현장에 출동한 구조대와 경찰들은 할 말을 잃었습니다.
Detective Robinson, Hocking County Sheriff's Office. Today's date, September 3rd, 2019. Time is now approximately 11:29. Present's myself with Detective Investigator Troy Newman with ODNR.
안타깝게도 피해자는 이미 숨을 거둔 상태였습니다. 그리고 피해자 옆에 있던 것은 거대한 통나무. 길이는 1.8m에 무게만 34kg에 달하는 육중한 통나무에 맞아 사망한 것이었죠. 그런데 이 무거운 통나무가 어떻게 굴러서 떨어진 것일까? 이에 수상함을 느낀 경찰은 주위를 둘러봤습니다. 그리고 23m 위 절벽으로 단서를 찾기 위해 올라갔습니다.
We're right above the top of Old Man's Cave is what I know this as. On top of here to my left there's a walkway where the tunnel would be located. In front of us is where the tree stump was located, and we'll be doing a walk through here.
주위를 수색하던 경찰관, 그리고 그곳에서 소름 끼치는 흔적을 발견합니다. 절벽 가장자리에서 무려 13m나 떨어진 곳에 쌓여있던 통나무 더미.
What we believe is here, located in this section, is where the approximately 6-foot log was located at, which you can still kind of see where the log was located with discoloration, or it's been there for quite some time. From there, it was carried over approximately about where Nicole and Rose is at, where they're getting ready to go off the side. They're going to do a exact measurement from the edge down to where the female deceased was found.
누군가 그 무거운 통나무를 절벽 끝까지 질질 끌고 간 자국이 흙바닥에 선명하게 남아 있었던 겁니다. 이 수상쩍은 현장을 확인한 경찰은 단번에 직감했습니다. 이것은 우연히 일어난 사고가 아니라 누군가 명백한 고의를 가지고 저지른 범죄라는 것을 말입니다. 사건이 발생한 호킹힐스는 평소 관광객이 많이 모이는 명소입니다. 언제든 사람 머리 위로 떨어질 수 있다는 것을 알면서도 누군가 고의로 통나무를 밀어뜨린 것이었죠. 그렇다면 피해자는 왜 하필 이곳에 왔던 것일까? 사망한 피해자는 지역사회에서 활동하던 사진작가 빅토리아 셰이퍼였습니다. 사건 당일 빅토리아는 졸업을 앞둔 고등학생들에게 평생 잊지 못할 멋진 컨셉의 졸업사진을 찍어주기 위해 이곳을 찾은 것이었죠. 화기애애했던 촬영이 막 끝나고 계단을 오르려던 찰나 갑자기 위에서 떨어진 통나무에 맞아 사망한 것이었습니다. 이 끔찍한 장면을 현장에서 본 학생들은 큰 충격과 공포에 빠지고 말았습니다. 도대체 어떤 사람이 이런 끔찍한 범행을 저지른 것일까? 살인사건 수사를 진행한 경찰. 하지만 인파가 몰렸던 휴일공원에서 범인을 찾기란 쉽지 않았습니다. 사건은 이대로 미궁 속에 빠지는 듯 했습니다. 용의자를 특정하지 못한 채 수사는 한 달째 제자리를 맴돌고 있었죠. 그렇게 범인들의 흔적이 옅어져 가던 찰나 수사팀을 긴장하게 만든 의문의 제보가 접수됩니다.
Hello?
Hi, is this Deb?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Deb. This is Lieutenant Robinson from the Huckabee County Sheriff's Office. I had a message
Yes.
to give you a call.
Yes. Okay, my daughter's a student at Logan High School, and she has a friend that she rides the bus with. And this friend's boyfriend had admitted to her that he took part in the death of, I'm trying to think of what her name was, Miss Schaefer. Yeah, at the state park. Actually, I'm going to have you speak to my daughter. She can give you the information a little bit better than what I can, okay?
All right.
Hello.
Hi.
So, the girl I ride the bus with, her now ex-boyfriend, Jordan Buckley, apparently was one of the two boys at the park who partook in the branch falling down and hitting Miss Schrafer. I didn't know about this until this morning on the bus when she told me, but she has a message on her phone. I don't know if she's deleted it now that she's told me or not, but of him saying that there's something serious happened. It was right after apparently the incident at the park, that something serious happened at the park and that he needs to talk to her, but he can't send it over text. And then apparently on the 3rd at school, he told her what happened. Apparently, according to what he told, he and one other boy, apparently the other boy's a junior, but I don't know his name. They were at the park and they were messing around with the branch, and that's how it fell and hit Miss Schrafer.
Do you have a phone number for Jordan?
I do not, and I don't know his social media. I'm not allowed to have social media myself, so.
What grade is he in?
10th.
Okay.
마침내 특정된 2명의 용의자 16세 고등학생 조던 버클리와 제이든 처치하우스였습니다. 경찰은 제보를 바탕으로 고등학교로 향했습니다. 과연 이 악마는 어떤 말을 늘어놓았을까? 그의 얘기를 한번 들어봐야겠습니다. 사건 발생 약 한 달여가 지난 2019년 10월 8일 학교 회의실로 불려온 조던. 그의 손에는 붕대가 감겨 있었습니다. 사람을 죽이고도 태연하게 스쿠터를 타고 놀다 다친 상처였죠. 수사관이 사건 당일에 대해 묻자 조던은 여유를 부리며 뻔뻔하게 발뺌하기 시작합니다.
So obviously you know what's going on.
Yeah.
While we're here, there's some incidents and things that's come up, and we got a lot of intel that we go.
But now that I know what this is about, this is. I was there that day. I think I don't know what day it was, but I know it's in like September. So it was last month. Me and my friends were.
I know you're
Yeah.
nervous and you're going to get it all
Yeah,
out, and that's great. We want you to get it all out. Just let me finish up a few things right here, and we'll let you talk as much as you want to talk.
Nothing really happened. Well, first we started going down. We went like down. I don't know how to explain it. You know when you go down, you cross the bridge, and you go up.
So you was at Old Man's Cave.
Yeah, we were at Omen's Gate. That's where we went. And then when we went there, nothing was happening. But we went up, like on the back side of the hill, and we came back because some guy told us that some woman got smashed by a branch. So we turned around and we went down towards the bottom part. And then we came back up, and there was a bunch of like EMS people running past us and sirens and everything.
Really?
Yeah, so we just left.
So you was at Old Man's Cave. We'll draw you a picture. So you got. Here's the visitor center, right?
Yeah.
All right. Then you have the trail going down through here.
Yeah.
All right. And then you got stairs going down.
Yeah.
And it goes down through here. It goes down, and then there's the pond, like
Yeah.
bowl down there.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a bridge, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Is this the bridge that goes across this way, or the one that just goes this way? Because we crossed the bridge, but we didn't go up that hill. We just came back, and then we. This is complicated. I don't know how to like exactly explain it, but so like where the visitor center is, you go right here, and then we went this way. Like we went towards where.
So you come back up on top of the.
Yeah, we were on top, and
Up
then
on top.
some guy came up to us. I don't know who it was. It was an African American guy. He had long dreads,
Uh-huh.
and he came up to me. He said, "Don't go that way." And then I asked him why, and he said a branch fell down and smashed some woman. And I said a branch. He said, "Yeah, like a tree branch fell off." So we went down, and then we walked down the stairs, and we were going down on the bottom part. You know where you go down?
So
and
you
it's-
did. So you was over here in the corner.
Yeah, we weren't like all the way. We didn't walk very far. It was like halfway when we ran into that dude.
You was bored.
Yeah, we were just bored until we went up there. Nothing really happened. I didn't,
Nothing really happened.
like, nothing happened. We were just walking around that day, and then that guy came up to us and said that.
조던은 시종일관 피해자를 살해한 흉기를 나뭇가지 정도로 부르며 상황을 대수롭지 않게 넘기려 합니다. 자신의 죄를 축소하기 위해 의도적으로 가벼운 단어를 골라 쓴 것이죠. 하지만 베테랑 수사관의 압박이 이어지자 조던의 단어는 교묘하게 바뀌기 시작합니다.
Jordan,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to be honest with me, okay?
Yeah.
Detective Robertson, you've been doing this a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing this for a long time. I've worked for the state for 22 years, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Before we come in here, we've already got our answers. All right?
Mm-hmm.
We ask a series of questions that we have answers to.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is the time to come clean because there's some allegations that have been brought against you.
What were they?
Well, you was there. You confirmed that you was there. We
Yeah.
knew that you was there. So there's more to this story. Tell us about the branch being up on top.
Well, but I didn't do anything. Like, I just don't like snitching on people, is the problem.
This is the time.
I know,
This is
but-
not about snitching. This is about telling the truth. And telling the truth gets you farther than not telling the truth.
So, me and Jaden walked all the way farther down, like clear to the end, not where the metal bridge is. This guy did say that to us, but we did end up going back down. But I skipped a part of what we did. We walked all the way down to the end of this, and Jaden kicked off a branch. Not a branch, it was a log. It was a big log, like probably this wide, this long, and he kicked it, and it rolled off the cliff, and it made a loud bang, so we ran. And we ran into Miranda and AJ. They had no idea. We didn't tell them any of this happened.
That log,
Yeah, it's that log.
that log.
Mm-hmm. He just kicked it. He didn't pick it up, push it, or anything. He just kicked it.
How big was it?
Like this big, probably. This wide.
Where did he kick it from?
It was like on over a clear part and like the far back part, and it was on this part. It was, and then here's the cliff. It was like right here.
How far away
Kicked it.
from it was it?
I don't know, from like right there to right here, and it like rolled down the hill. I don't know if I wasn't like paying attention to what he was doing, so I don't know if he intentionally kicked it or if he like stumbled on it.
Did he pick it up first and carry it?
No, he didn't pick it up at all. Not that I saw.
How did he get on the other side of the tree?
I have no idea.
So Jordan, again, here's, before we come in here, we already have our answers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, that log that you just pointed to me,
Mm-hmm.
right, was laying right here. There was a pile of them, right?
Yeah.
There's a tree here, 2 of them. Remember those?
There was a tree on this side too, and it was in between these trees. It was laying like this, and then he kicked it.
So which way did he kick it from?
This is going to be the cliff's edge.
Oh, so they're saying this is the cliff's edge.
This is cliff's edge.
So the log was right here. Draw another tree right here.
The tree right there.
The log was right here, and he kicked it, and it went down.
And it rolled this way?
Yeah, it rolled that way.
That's impossible. That's going back uphill.
I thought you were saying this is where the cliff is.
This is the cliff edge right here. Stairs are down here. This is your cliff's edge. There's trees.
Yeah, so it, okay, so
These are standing trees.
let me do a different page. I messed it up. So if this is the cliff's edge,
Mm-hmm.
there'd be a tree right here, and there'd be a tree right here. And the log was in between the trees when he kicked it, and it just rolled down.
Okay. So these are two big trees right here.
Mm-hmm.
No, those two big trees are laying down.
They're laying on the ground. These logs was over here.
On the ground.
So if he kicked it, it's going to hit this tree.
I didn't even know there was trees on the ground.
Did you guys pick it up and carry it across?
I
You
didn't
guys
pick it
jacking
up.
around?
I didn't pick it up, and I didn't see him pick it up. As far as he told me, he kicked it.
무거운 통나무를 절벽 끝으로 함께 옮기는데 적극적으로 동참해 놓고도 마지막에 발로 직접 걷어찬 건 제이든이라며 뻔뻔하게 책임을 떠넘기는 조던.
Where was you at when he?
Well,
What was you doing when he was?
I was messing around. I was behind him. Because before that, we were like standing on branches and like hanging on them, but they were farther back. I wasn't near the cliff when I was doing that. And I was just like bouncing on them.
Mhm.
And because before that, there was this branch that came off, and I hung on it over this like ridge thing, and it bounced me up. But it didn't fall off, so it was fine. And then I walked back over, and I just kept doing that because I was bored. And then I heard a loud bang, and he started running, so I ran with him, and he told me he kicked the log off.
You've been following this on TV.
Following what?
This story on TV. You seen
Nope.
anything on TV? Social media?
I haven't seen anything about it.
Nothing. You don't even know what happened that day.
No, I just didn't acknowledge any of it.
You didn't acknowledge anything?
Yeah, I just didn't like think anything of it.
Said you know what happened?
Not really.
You had no idea.
Not really.
So when you sent a text to your girlfriend at the time,
I mean, yeah, I knew what happened, but I didn't know what happened to cause that, like completely what happened. Like I was there with my friends, but I wasn't the one that did it. And I know that it killed the woman when it fell down on her, and I heard the loud bang, and I saw Jade run, and I was running with Jade.
so why didn't you call 911? Why didn't you do anything?
Because I was freaking out, and I thought I was going to get in trouble for it.
Okay.
And I didn't want to get charges pressed against me for like involuntary manslaughter or something.
So you have researched this.
No, I just know a lot because I've been in trouble with cops before, and it's not fun. So I tried to like not even like deal with it at all.
So you just wanted to block it out.
Yeah, basically.
Act like it never happened.
You and Jade talked any more about this?
Nope.
You guys didn't make a pact and say, hey man, I'm never going to say anything. You got to keep this a secret.
Well, yeah, we did say that. That's why I told you that story. But then after I realized the severity of it, I could get in a lot more trouble for his actions if I'm the one not doing anything. And I don't want that to happen. And I don't think Jaden even told anybody. And Bailey was the only person I told about this. So, was she the one that told you guys this?
No, there's been several people.
Then he must have
Probably
told
some.
other people.
Remember how I asked you about pictures?
Yeah.
Everybody that comes to the Rocking Hills takes pictures and jobs pictures.
Well, I didn't take any pictures because that Motorola had a terrible camera. Like, the camera on that phone was terrible. And the battery died really fast because it was like a cheap phone. So I just really didn't use it that much. But I don't know if Jaden took any pictures.
Come on, that's your buddy.
I don't
You guys
know.
made a pact. You guys kept this
I
secret.
don't know if he took any pictures. Like, I
He didn't show
swear.
you any pictures,
No.
say anything.
Where'd you keep that low away?
I have no idea. I didn't pick it up.
You saw it.
Yeah, I saw it, but I don't know. I don't really pick up logs.
What do you think love would do to a human body during a climb?
Probably smash someone. But I was the one that threw it. Like, you could hook me up to a lie detector test, I could kick it and throw it. All Jaden told me was I kicked the log off. Like, I swear on everything. You can put the lie detector test on me and I'll say the same exact thing, because that's exactly what happened.
We can do that. That's not a problem. We can have a person at the house that does it.
If you want to, I will gladly do that.
Is there any reason to do that though?
No.
Is there anything that you have not told us the truth about? Is there anything you have not mentioned to us that you know about this? Be very, very specific.
He might admit to it. He might say he did it.
So what's pleading the fifth?
Like he might not say anything. He might say nothing happened.
So
And
he'll say
then-
this was you that did it?
No, he won't say that because he knows I didn't do it.
He's in trouble. Why wouldn't he say that you did it?
I don't know. If he says I did it, I'll be like, no, I did not do that.
Or how come you say you didn't? That's what I'm asking.
Because I didn't do it.
Did anybody else see this happen? Miranda wasn't there. AJ didn't see
They
it.
didn't see it, but you can ask them. They know I didn't do it.
But they would
They
tell
would
the same
tell
story
They would tell Jaden. Yeah, they'd say Jaden did it.
because of what you guys said in the car.
Yeah, I told her that Jaden did it.
Did Jaden say he did it?
Yeah, Jaden's told me that he did it before.
No.
And
Would the girl say?
yeah, he said that in front of them.
Okay. So the girls
said-
would say.
He said I already caught a body by the age of 16. So he more thought it was funny.
He said what?
I already got a body at the age of 16.
You think this is funny?
I don't think it's funny. I think that's the only reason why I'm telling you all this, because I think it's serious. It's very serious. Someone lost their life for someone being stupid and messing around.
경찰의 덫에 걸려들고 수사망이 좁혀오자 극도의 패닉에 빠진 조던. 결국 무거운 통나무를 절벽 끝까지 함께 끌고 가는데 가담했다는 사실을 실토하고 맙니다.
So we used the black one where he was standing.
Drawer, I was thinking,
Yeah.
actually, like where these two people are is like right where me and him were when he kicked the log. But I didn't know he was going to kick the log. He said, help me move this log, so I helped him move the log. And he didn't tell me he was going to kick it. And then after,
So-
so wait, actually, Miranda, and then when they came, I just didn't want them to get involved in this. When me and him were over there, Miranda and them came up behind us, and they were like right over back here.
So they're over here.
Yeah, they would have been back here, farther back behind. They weren't by the trees. They were back.
So they
further.
watched the log go over too.
Yeah, because he turned around and yelled at them. He's like, I'm going to kick it off. Or he said, I'm going to throw it off or something like that. And then because I turned around to look at them when he was yelling at him, I turned back around and the log was going down the hill.
So there's a difference between kicking and throwing.
I didn't see
Which one
which
is
one. I didn't see which one he
Did
did.
he say that he threw it or did he kick it?
I think he said I'm going to throw it off.
He's going to throw it.
I think he did say I'm going to throw it off, and because it bounced. If he would have kicked it, it wouldn't have rolled. It bounced. It bounced and it went off.
Show me where that log was. Where did you pull that log back from?
I drug it out from what I remember. I don't know if he picked it up and moved it over here, and if it was over here. But what I remember is it was like right around this area. It would have been somewhere around in between those trees.
So the green is where the log was.
Yes, it's what I remember it being. All this cleared up, and I will take a DNA test and everything.
Okay.
And if it comes down to it, I'll take a lie detector test and prove that I had nothing to do with causing any of this. And even though I was involved, I should have said something, but I didn't because I kind of freaked out. And
How old are you?
I'm 16. I just turned 16 last month, August 5th. No, 2 months ago.
So you were 16 when this happened.
Yeah. And that's why I kind of freaked out because I realized I can be tried as an adult when I'm 16.
You research this?
No, but my mom talks to me about a lot of stuff all the time because I've been in trouble a few times with the cops.
You ever get on your phone and look up? You know what the ORC is?
The only thing that I looked up, can I see my phone for 1 second? To show you something? This is how I found out about it to begin with. I didn't know that this woman died or anything until afterwards about anything that happened, and that's all I knew was this. I didn't research it or anything. I didn't look it up because I just tried not to think about it at all because I was kind of freaking out.
Nobody was yelling or anything.
I heard it. All I heard was. That's the only thing I heard. It sounded like a gunshot. It was loud. And it scared me, so me and him ran.
You didn't hear anybody screaming?
I didn't hear anybody scream.
자신의 죄를 덜기 위해 그날의 진실을 하나둘 털어놓기 시작하는 16살 소년. 그런데 통나무를 끌고 왔다는 방식이 뭔가 석연치 않습니다. 통나무의 크기도 클 뿐만 아니라 성인조차 혼자 다루기 힘든 무게였죠. 이 점을 수상하게 여긴 경찰이 집요하게 파고들자 결국 모순이 드러납니다.
Let me try to talk, we get more and more.
This worked once. Remember when we had to lie first? We started all over again. We got a little further. Let's do it again.
The log would have been like somewhere right there, I think, and then we pulled it off like right here. I was standing over here.
Wait a minute.
He
What
was
do you
right
mean you
there.
pulled it off? So the log was like this, up against that tree?
Yeah, and I dragged it over and put it this way.
So this is where you pulled it back.
Yeah, I pulled it back.
So it was like this, and you pulled it back to here.
Yeah, and then he picked it up.
So right here, he
Yeah.
picked it up.
Yeah,
How did
and
he pick it up?
I think he picked it up by both ends of it, or he picked it up like this and threw it.
Well, very specifically, what did he do?
I don't remember. I was right here, and I turned around when he yelled, and then he picked it up. He either picked it up or kicked it. I didn't see him pick it up. I was standing beside him though,
How did you not see that?
because I was facing the other way.
So you don't know if he picked it up?
I don't know if he picked it up or kicked it. That's what I'm saying. But it would make more sense if he threw it.
You said he either had this or underhand carry.
Yeah. So if he would have picked it up, he
But
would
how
have.
did you know that if you didn't see it?
I don't know. 'Cause that's the only way you can pick up a log.
So you're assuming that.
Yeah, I'm assuming that.
So that's not.
That's not. Yeah, that's not like I didn't see that.
경찰은 나아가 살해 현장이 어떤 곳이었는지 정확히 짚어줍니다. 절벽 아래 수많은 사람이 있을 확률이 높다는 것을 알면서도 통나무를 밀어뜨렸다는 명백한 고의성을 입증하기 위해 덫을 놓은 것이었죠.
You ever heard of Old Man's Cave?
Yeah.
That's actually Old Man's Cave.
Well, I had no idea. And
What do you think would happen? You know there's trails throughout.
Mhm.
So, you know people walk trails.
yeah,
You know Hocking Hills has 3.5 million visitors a year.
yeah.
So what's the odds of you think somebody's underneath that edge right now? Not right the second, but back here. What's the odds?
Pretty high.
Pretty high.
But
How high?
Probably like 60-70% that someone's probably gonna be right there.
끝까지 자신은 무죄라고 주장하는 조던. 급기야 뻔뻔하게 거짓말 탐지기까지 요구하며 형사들을 도발합니다.
It's time to tell the truth.
I didn't throw it off. I swear on everything.
Time to tell the truth.
I am. I'm telling the truth. I didn't throw the log off. Yes, I am. I'm telling the truth. I did not throw that log off.
You helped him.
No, I did not. I did not throw the log off.
It's impossible for him to pick up a 6-foot log.
Well, but I don't know. I didn't throw the log off with him. I swear on everything. You can hook me up to a lie detector test. I will pass it. I did not throw that log off. I might have touched the log, but I did not throw that log off.
Did you grab one end? Did you grab the other end?
Nope. All I did was drag it. That's the only thing I did.
What do you think's going to happen? Now that you've come in and you've talked to us, what do you think's going to happen? What do you think the next step's happening?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Am I going to get arrested?
For what?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if there's any charges that I can get for witnessing a murder and not telling about it.
Think about what you did. You touched the murder weapon.
I know, but I wasn't the one that voluntarily did it. It wasn't my fault that it happened. It kind of
So
was, but it wasn't my fault. Like, I didn't.
What happens? You and him go rob a store. He shoots and kills a clerk.
Will I get in trouble for being with him?
You get charged for murder. Same as he.
So I'm going to get charged for involuntary manslaughter for.
I consider just murder.
So I'm going to get murder charges.
I didn't say that.
거짓말 탐지기까지 운운하며 자신은 빠져나가려던 조던. 이제 경찰의 칼끝은 조던이 주범으로 지목한 또 다른 용의자 제이든에게 향합니다. 같은 학교 회의실로 불려온 제이든 역시 이기적이고 뻔뻔하기는 매한가지였습니다.
I said good when I got here. I said 2 hours.
Yeah, we're sorry.
Oh, you're in there.
Are you kidding me? I've been sitting in there for 2 hours waiting on you guys.
Oh, we were busy doing something.
I know.
So, yeah. So,
I gotta take
I know that you was there on September 2nd. Am I right?
Yes, I was there.
Okay. Tell me about that day.
We pulled up and we were about to go hike and go down and look around. And then some dude comes running past. And he's like, somebody just got hit with something. And we think she's dead. So we're like, what? And we turn around and we leave because
we don't even want to go down there and see it or anything. And then once we're walking out, there's like ambulances pulling up and all this. And then
What'd you do that day? How long was you there?
we were there not that long because we was just about to walk down the stairs when the guy came up out of the stairs and ran past us.
Why was he running?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Why was he running? Because I just told you he was running up the stairs, and when we was about to walk down there, he was like, some girl just got hit by a branch and we think she's dead. So we turned around and we left.
So you pulled in, got out of the car, just walked over there, and this guy come running up. You guys just turned around and walked off.
Well, we went down in there a little bit and looked to see if we could see anything, but it was like deep down in there, so we didn't go all the way down in there. And then we was coming back, and the EMS passed us and we leave.
Did you hear what happened?
By the dude that ran past us, coming up the stairs.
Anything else? I mean, later on?
No.
Nothing at all. I want to tell you something. I've been here 22 years, okay? I've been an investigator for 10.
Okay.
He's a lieutenant for the sheriff's office, okay? Before we come in here, we already have all the answers. Might be one or two that we don't know. We've already talked to people.
Okay.
I know about your Instagram. We got intel. A lot of things. A lot of serious accusations been brought against you. And this is the time to tell the truth, to help yourself. Because right now, it's really serious. Really, really serious. And you need to be honest and upfront. Because we know a lot more than what you think.
그런데 갑자기 옆에서 가만히 듣고 있던 제이든의 엄마가 경찰 신문에 끼어들기 시작합니다.
Alright?
Then you need to talk to me, sir, in private.
Was this an accident?
Because he's underage. He's underage,
We can
and it
talk.
sounds like you know exactly what happened. So maybe you
Yes,
should go tell me exactly what happened, and then I will talk to him. Because I don't like you saying that you knew what happened,
Yes, ma'am.
and
We do know what happened.
okay, then you know who did it and what happened. So good, then we'll go in the other room, and you can tell me if he
That's not how this-
participated in
This
this.
is not how
And
this is going to work.
it's not.
No. Not at all. Your son did something that resulted in the death of a lady.
No,
Yes, ma'am.
no.
I can prove that beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Then somebody ought to be proving it to me before they're saying something like that to him, because that is very upsetting
What
to
we
me.
want to know, was this an accident? There's always two
I'm
sides
not,
of every
I'm not
story.
liking this.
I don't like this from day one.
I don't like it either.
Neither does the family of the lady that...
Excuse me, I know that. I have felt very bad about that. That is sickening to me. And I have even said this is a horrible thing, but for you to sit here and say that he had something to do with this?
And we already do know that. That's beyond a shadow of doubt. The other thing we want to know, was this an accident?
어머니를 등에 업고 처음에는 뻔뻔하게 모르쇠를 주장하려 했던 제이든. 하지만 경찰이 그날 현장에 함께 있던 조던과 일행들이 전부 털어놓았다고 압박하자 그의 표정이 싹 변하고 맙니다. 그리고는 통나무에 대해 이렇게 진술을 바꾸죠.
I can't answer this, but I want to know, was this an accident, or was this something that you meant to do? Because that's a big difference. If this is an accident, where you weren't trying to do this, is one thing.
I didn't do it. I was there.
Okay. So tell me what happened, step by step.
Like basically what I was saying. When we walked up by the stairs, I'm not gonna say names because
You have to say names.
Jordan walks, like we were walking, and then there was this log, and he kicks it, and it starts to slide,
Okay.
So you're saying Jordan kicked it?
and then it slid, and then we left.
Okay. You can...
Did you touch this log? Because here's the thing.
What was that again?
Said, did you touch the log? Because we've talked to Jordan, Miranda, and AJ. Dale said you're the one that did it.
I grabbed the log,
Okay, so you touched the log.
I touched it, but I did not kick it off or throw it off.
Then what happened to it? How did that smash a lady?
He got kicked off the edge.
Who kicked it?
Jordan.
Jordan kicked it?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes,
That's-
sir.
We talked to Miranda.
I know this.
AJ.
I know this.
I know about your pack. You guys already had this rehearsed. It took him about 30 seconds to break down. Same thing with Miranda and AJ. They're pissed. They don't want anything to do with this.
I get this.
We know where they were standing.
We gotta be completely honest with ourselves and others here.
Kicks it. And it slides. It turns sideways like this. Slides.
So when you flipped it, how did it slide?
What do you mean? It didn't slide when I flipped
Okay, so how did it start sliding?
it. Jordan kicked it.
방금 전까지만 해도 통나무를 본 적도 없다더니 이제는 서로가 발로 찼다며 책임을 미루는 상황. 경찰은 마찬가지로 이 장소가 어떤 곳인지를 분명히 말해주며 범행의 고의성을 입증하려 합니다. 그런데 무거운 통나무를 맞으면 어떻게 될 것 같냐는 경찰의 질문에 제이드는 정말 어이없는 답변을 늘어놓습니다.
Do you know what's down here?
No.
Do you know where you're at? You're at the Hocking Hill State Park, but do you know what specific part of the park you were at?
No, sir.
Old Man's Cave. That's where 3.5 million visitors every year come out to see Old Man's Cave, Hocking Hills, right? So directly underneath here, do you know what that is? That's the actual Old Man's Cave. You're on top of the actual park, Old Man's Cave, with everybody goes to. What do you think's down there?
People, I
Yeah,
guess.
people. If something would fall off, what do you think would happen to the person?
Pass.
I'm sorry,
They would pass.
you mean pass? Die?
If it hit him.
They would die. Do you know how big that log was?
It was decent.
How big? Was it a log or a log?
It was log, but it wasn't that big of a log.
Was it a little log?
It was like probably like this big, I'm saying.
I can tell you it was 6 foot long.
Really?
34kg짜리 거대한 통나무를 23m 위에서 떨어뜨렸는데 그저 기절할 거라 생각했다는 황당한 변명. 제이든이 계속해서 말도 안 되는 거짓말을 늘어놓자 단단히 빡친 경찰은 디지털 포렌식 증거까지 거론하며 강하게 압박하기 시작합니다.
Truthful answers.
Yes.
Did you send any text to Jordan?
You guys rehearsed this last night.
He sent me a text.
Picture. I don't know what.
But when you send a picture, when you open it, it's gone.
Snapchat.
It's always still there. Just because it's come off your phone doesn't mean it's gone. It doesn't go poof. It's still out there.
I know.
This right here is from our intel. We do a background check on anything that comes in. So when they get into this information, it's got the links of everything that he has accounts. We can click on that and what we were saying, it was still there. Just got the conversation that you had last night.
Then you already know what he talked about, right? So does somebody want to share that with me?
That's how we know if someone's being truthful or truthful.
경찰이 도망갈 구멍을 모두 차단하고 거세게 몰아붙이자 옆에서 이것을 듣고 있던 용의자의 엄마는 더 이상 두고 볼 수 없었는지 또다시 발벗고 나서기 시작합니다.
After you flipped it.
Do you know what? You guys, I'm being very patient with this, but it sounds like you're trying to talk him into saying something that he's being honest with
I'm
you.
trying to talk him into telling me the truth.
But he just told you what
No,
happened.
that's not the truth. I know
So
that's
you're
not the
trying to
truth.
get him to say something that...
I'm trying to get him to tell us the truth, is what I'm trying to do. We're just trying to get him to tell us what happened.
He's
Because at the
just
end of
told
the
you
day,
3 times
that's not the
something.
truth.
It's
At
not.
the end of the day, a lady lost her life.
I know that. I'm very sad for that lady. I'm very
I'm
sad
very
for her
sad
family.
for her.
I was sick to my stomach when I heard about this. And then to find out that he was there, I'm
Did you know that he was there?
No, I did not. He does not leave this town.
Well, he did it on that day.
Exactly. From what I hear, I did not know he was there.
So he was not being truthful.
No, he was. It's not that he wasn't being truthful. He just didn't tell me that he went there. I didn't ask him if he went there, so therefore it wasn't being untruthful.
get a
we
prison.
better do the lie detector test first on Jordan, don't you think, before you arrest him for homicide? Yeah.
He's saying,
Let's just talk, like detective talk. You can't. You think I would let you arrest him? Like Jordan Spears, gonna let you arrest Jordan without a lie detector test?
You don't have a choice in this. In the United States, there's a thing called probable cause.
You know what? I do have a
Probable
choice.
cause.
So you're gonna have to you're just gonna have to talk. I just have to get an attorney with a minimum wage, 2 jobs that I work, because you know what? We do have choices.
Yes, we do have choices. We have a choice.
Okay.
That
Well, when
happened,
you get
and a lady
the
died.
I know this lady died. When you get the lie detector test set up for him, then you'll just have to contact me. As for now, Jaden, I will be leaving.
And that's
If
not
you're-
correct. You can leave. Jaden's going to be placed under arrest.
No, he can't be. He's 16 years old.
So, man, it doesn't matter.
He's
He did something that resulted in the death of Miss Schaefer.
where are you think you're gonna take him?
Juvenile detention.
No,
Yes, ma'am. That's how serious this is.
it is serious.
If
You're not.
If this was an accident,
You're
that's what we
saying
gotta
the
find out
same
now,
thing
right now.
Over and
Yes.
over.
If this was an accident, this is what we need to know.
But
I
he keeps
because what will
telling
happen-
you the same thing over and over. He keeps telling you.
Man, there's evidence, there's DNA evidence, there's evidence of what happened. So, in the meantime, you guys both touched it. It both resulted into the death of another. You're both gonna go for a homicide. So who do you think should be accountable for this?
Whoever did it, whoever was responsible for making the ball go over the cliff, exactly.
I would agree with that 110%. The text last night.
Whether it was, whether the kids were playing, whether it was, I'm sure they didn't do it on purpose because they were playing. If they were playing,
If this was an accident,
I'm sure they don't just gonna say, I want to kill some lady, let's throw a ball on her head. I mean, who does that? Nobody.
and there is people that does that.
I'm sorry, I'm not in your mind, so I don't see that.
And
In my life, everything's happy. We're happy people. It's hard when something negative comes along.
is that a picture of you?
this is serious, man.
I know this.
Yeah.
Somebody drove me off the cliff when I was 15 too. It took me years to walk again. I thought I was going to be paralyzed my whole life. I wasn't dead, but it was a shame too.
사람이 죽었는데도 죄책감은커녕 핑계를 대며 빠져나갈 궁리만 하는 모자. 더 이상 말이 안 통한다고 판단한 경찰은 신문을 마치고 제이든을 그 자리에서 즉시 체포합니다.
I'm Detective Animal.
So this is one of my detectives that works for me. So Troy, if you want to explain, or I will.
Shut the door. Alright, so, brought you down here, come in and talk to you. We have enough evidence from your statements and Jordan's statements. Alright? You're gonna be arrested for right now, you're gonna be detained. We're gonna take you down to JVC.
Yes, ma'am. The prosecutor and the judge already signed off. But you gotta think about this. We have.
You know what that's doing to me? That's hitting me in the head with a log. You cannot do that.
Well, why would you say
Because
something
you
like
can't
that?
take him to jail. There's bad people there.
Well, there's not good people in jail.
There's bad people there.
Why did you say
can't
hitting
take
the log in the head? That's
because
not
you're trying to take him away for something that you can't take.
And again, this is not me. This is the prosecutor's office. This is the actual prosecutor and the juvenile court judge. This is out of my hands. These are the elected officials doing this.
You're just gonna take him out of here with him right now through
Right now.
this school?
Yes.
How's that make you feel?
It hasn't made me feel very good at all since the beginning of this, September 2nd at 6:20 when I got that phone call and I seen that lady. It has not made me feel good at all. This doesn't make me feel good.
Do you know what? I have raised this boy for 17 years by myself, and this does not make me feel good. Why would you take him out of the school like this in front of these people?
Which my little
There's
There's
a car right there waiting.
He's never been away from me.
This is not my decision.
He's never been away from me. You can't just take him down there.
Yes, ma'am, we can. So stand up for me, please.
No, you guys.
You're going to have a court date tomorrow. Today's Thursday. So Friday he will be in front of the juvenile court judge for his arraignment. And I told Don that he needs to, what he needs to do, the options he has.
You guys please don't take him.
Go grab this. But then,
Alright, turn around, pick this back.
Oh my gosh.
tomorrow, I'll tell you, explain to you what time. Tammy, listen to this. This is important. Tammy, listen to me. This
You may as well take me too, because I'm not gonna have a job. I'm not gonna have a roof to put over his head. I'm not gonna have a paycheck.
Tammy, can I call you at that 215 number and let you know what time the arraignment's going to be? That way you can be there, you and Don. Alright, are we putting
You know, I feel really bad for this lady that's gone and her family, and this is not good to do to our family. This is gonna rip my family apart. I'm gonna lose my job. I love that toy more than any.
피해자의 억울한 죽음 앞에서도 자신의 직장과 집이 산산조각 났다며 울부짖는 이기적인 어머니, 그리고 끝까지 친구 조던에게 통나무를 걷어찬 책임을 돌린 제이든. 둘 중 한 명은 완벽한 거짓말을 하고 있는 상황. 이 엇갈린 진술 속 진짜 진실은 무엇일까? 다시 한번 조던의 말을 들어봐야겠습니다. 자신의 죄를 계속해서 축소하려는 조던. 이 소식을 들은 엄마는 어떤 반응을 보였을까?
Were you a part of it, Jordan?
I didn't like push it off, but I moved the log with him. I pulled it out. I didn't know he was going to kick it off though.
But a woman died. Why did you not tell Chris and I this?
Because I freaked out, Mom. I freaked out.
It doesn't matter. I've taught you to do right, Jordan. A woman lost her life and you knew it. Always coming first is what you do.
제이든 엄마와 다르게 잘못에 대해 다그치는 조던 엄마. 신문실에 돌아온 조던은 형사들에게 뜻밖의 제안을 합니다. 자신이 직접 사건 현장으로 가서 모든 것을 보여주겠다는 것이었죠.
If I get permission from my parents, could I take you? If you guys take me there, let me show you everything that happened. Like to Old Man's Cave, and me take you there. Can I do that? I would much rather do that because I can completely, clearly explain everything that happened in perfect detail, and I will tell you everything.
I think
that happened. We can do that. I think that's a good idea.
그렇게 그들은 호킹힐스 주립공원 절벽 위로 향했습니다. 하지만 현장에 도착하자마자 모든 걸 털어놓겠다던 조던의 말은 거짓으로 뒤덮이기 시작합니다.
Hey there, I want to come down here. Alright. I want you to watch it. This is going to be you. I'm standing here. How you said you were like this. Right?
Yeah, and then I turned around and looked completely at them.
You looked at them.
Yeah, and I was talking to them. I was having a conversation
You know
with
what
Miranda.
peripheral vision is?
Yeah.
I can see everything he's doing right now.
Remember what he did.
Not only that, there's twigs and branches and everything right here that made noise that would have caught your attention. I mean, if Chris is here and I kicked this, or was it one of these?
Would it? But
So
would
did
it make it?
Jayden turn around and grab it? You got your bad hand? That's a clear path.
No, I did not. I did not pick that log up. Like if I would have picked it up.
Get your
then
story
I could-
straight, because right now this is what we need to know.
I know. I'm trying to tell you. Like
Okay.
I'm trying to think. If he threw it, it wouldn't have bounced. If we would have threw it like that, it wouldn't have bounced like that. Anyway. So if he would have kicked it, it would have bounced. Or if he would have pushed it, it would have bounced. But I don't know if he did any of that. Is what I'm saying.
통나무를 절벽 끝까지 함께 옮겨놓고도 정작 제이든이 통나무를 떨어뜨릴 때는 나 몰라라 했다던 조던. 수사관은 이런 말도 안 되는 변명을 가차없이 박살냅니다.
So can you hear that baby right now? Yeah. I mean, that was a bit of a baby crying. I know. You didn't hear anybody screaming? No. Nobody yelling? Jayden and them were yelling at me to run with them, and then we ran.
But before this incident, 3,000 people here. I hear people down there right now. You didn't hear nobody down there?
Maybe 20 here. I wasn't really paying attention. I was more just talking to all them. You heard what sounded like a gunshot? Yeah, I stopped, and I saw him run up there, and I wasn't thinking anything of it, because, like, I didn't think anybody was going to get hurt that afterwards anyway.
That gunshot sound was her head splitting away, and that was her skull crushing.
I know, it scared me. It sounded like a bomb, like a loud, like an AR or a bomb exploded.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when I saw him right there, he turned around and said, "Jordan, come on," and then he ran.
But what did he tell you happened?
He said you did it.
He said I did it?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm dead serious. Like I told Chris and your mom.
Alright.
I believe you. I mean,
Like,
I think you're being honest.
I want to take...
That's why I want to make sure
yeah,
that this was not here.
Yeah, I never touched a log over here.
I'm not saying you, but did Jaden ever grab anything from there?
Not that I recall.
수사관의 집요한 추궁이 이어지자 조던은 당황하며 횡설수설하기 시작합니다. 이렇게 끔찍한 일이 벌어졌음에도 불구하고 소년들은 9.11 신고조차 하지 않은 채 도망쳤습니다. 그리고 이들이 현장을 벗어나 보여준 행동은 인간이라고는 도저히 믿기 힘든 정도였죠.
Miranda was mad at us the whole time.
For what?
For
From
us,
this?
Yeah, for this. Because she knew that someone got hurt.
How did she know?
Because that guy told us. And that's when she got mad. And
So she was fine until that happened.
yeah, and then like right up around here, she wouldn't even talk to us. She kept telling us just leave her alone. And then once we got into her car, she said, guys, we need to talk about this. And then we talked about it. And she dropped me and Jaden off in town. Told us to get out because she didn't want to deal with it.
Where she dropped you off at?
Right in front of Jaden's house. And we went over there. He went. We ate cookies, drank some tea, and then we went and rode our scooters around town for a little bit, and then I went home.
무거운 통나무를 던져 내 아이의 엄마를 참혹하게 죽여놓고도 집으로 돌아가 쿠키를 먹고 스쿠터를 타며 놀았다는 10대 악마들. 이제 이 악마들에게 법원은 어떤 처벌을 내렸을까? 그리고 진짜 범인은 누구일까? 이제 법정으로 시선을 옮겨봐야겠습니다. 사건 발생 약 2달 뒤 2019년 11월 오하이오주 호킹 카운티 법원에서 두 소년의 첫 재판이 열렸습니다. 검찰의 초기 전략은 단호했습니다. 이들을 소년범이 아닌 성인으로 기소해 최고 종신형까지 선고될 수 있는 살인 혐의를 적용하며 강력하게 압박한 것이죠. 이에 맞서 변호인단은 모든 혐의에 대해 전면 무죄를 주장하며 방어에 나섰습니다.
You're now on the record, and this is in the matter of the state of Ohio versus Jaden William Churches. And he was indicted on charge of murder, and that would be a unclassified felony, involuntary manslaughter, which is a felony of the first degree, and reckless homicide, which is a felony of the third degree. And the charge of murder, it carries a mandatory life sentence with the possibility of parole after 15 years, a $15,000 fine, and also no community control because the defendant would be under parole. Involuntary manslaughter, that would be a first degree felony. There would be a mandatory prison term. The prison term would be 3 to 11 years. That would be the minimum sentence, and then there could be a maximum sentence of up to 16 and a half years, a $20,000 fine, and 5 years of mandatory post-release control. All right, you have 4 pleas available to you today. Those pleas would be guilty. A guilty plea is a complete admission of your guilt. Not guilty. Not guilty plea is a complete denial of your guilt. No contest. A no contest plea is not an admission of your guilt, but is an admission to the facts which underlie the indictment. If you plead no contest, the state would give you a statement of facts, and if those facts are sufficient to find you guilty, I'd find you guilty. If the facts were not sufficient, I'd find you not guilty. Plea of no contest cannot be used against you in any subsequent civil or criminal matter. However, you'd have a criminal record if you were convicted under a no contest plea. You can also plead not guilty by reason of insanity. If you choose to enter that plea, you must do so in writing. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And are you entering a plea of not guilty on these charges?
Yes, Your Honor. You will be entering a plea of not guilty.
이어서 열린 제이든의 재판. 제이든 역시 조던과 마찬가지로 뻔뻔하게 무죄를 주장했죠.
We are on the record, and this would be in the matter of the state of Ohio versus Jordan Buckley. And you would have 4 pleas available today. Those pleas would be guilty. A guilty plea is a complete admission of your guilt. Not guilty, a not guilty plea is complete denial of your guilt. Are you entering a plea of not guilty?
We are entering a plea of not guilty to all charges, Your Honor.
당당하게 무죄를 주장한 용의자들. 재판부는 첫 기소 인정 신문에서 이들에게 10만 달러의 보석금을 승인합니다. 단, 강력한 조건을 걸어 사회와 격리시켰죠.
Court will place the defendant in the custody of Tammy Jackson, and I believe she's agreed to his supervision. The defendant is not to leave the state of Ohio. Defendant shall reside at the address that's been identified on 4th Street. Defendant is placed under house arrest, and defendant is going to be placed on an electronic monitor, and if he doesn't pay for that, that could be taxed as costs and would be. Defendant is to have no contact with alleged victim's family, and defendant is specifically prohibited from having contact with Jordan Buckley.
그런데 한 명의 진술로 그들의 거짓말들이 산산조각 났습니다. 그 증인은 현장에 함께 있었던 친구 미란다 스펜서였습니다. 미란다는 그날의 진실에 대해 이렇게 폭로했습니다. 절벽 아래 사람이 있으니 절대 던지지 말라고요. 하지만 제이드는 그 말을 들었음에도 통나무를 걷어찼고 조던 역시 통나무를 옮기며 그 옆에서 범행을 거들었죠. 결정적인 증언과 과학적 증거들로 인해 꼼짝없이 성인 교도소에서 썩을 위기에 처하자 결국 두 소년은 꼬리를 내렸습니다. 살인 혐의를 벗는 대신 과실치사 혐의를 인정하고 소년 법정에서 처벌을 받기로 검찰과 합의한 것입니다. 2020년 10월 검찰과 합의한 뒤 열린 최종 선고 공판. 성인 교도소행을 피하게 된 소년범들은 그제야 유가족들에게 뒤늦은 사과를 건넸습니다.
I understand that my actions that day has caused your family's life to change. And my hope from all of this is to use this trauma to learn and live the rest of my life in a way that will honor Ms. Schaefer's.
I know that no matter what I say, nothing will bring your loved one back. I know what I did was wrong. I hope that you know I never intended to hurt anyone that day at Hockham Hill. However, I realize now that my actions can have unintended consequences.
눈물을 흘리며 사과했지만 이미 엎질러진 물이었습니다. 그렇다면 재판장은 이들에게 어떤 처벌을 내렸을까?
Jordan, do you understand the void they now have in their lives?
Yes, Your Honor.
That will never be filled. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a husband who doesn't have his wife. You have children that are close to your age, no longer have their mother. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
재판장은 조던 버클리와 제이든 처치하우스 두 사람 모두에게 각각 소년원 3년형을 선고했습니다. 만약 소년원에서 문제를 일으킬 경우 즉시 성인 교도소로 이감해 남은 형기를 채우게 될 것이라는 엄중한 경고와 함께 말이죠. 억울하게 세상을 떠난 피해자의 목숨값치고는 너무나도 가벼운 처벌이었습니다. 이런 판결이 나올 수 있었던 이유는 피해자 유가족이 분노 대신 교화의 기회를 허락했기 때문입니다. 생전 누구보다 다정하고 이웃에게 베풀기를 좋아했던 피해자 빅토리아. 유가족은 끓어오르는 복수심을 내려놓고 고인이라면 이 철없는 10대들이 스스로의 삶을 반성하고 뉘우칠 수 있도록 한 번 더 기회를 주길 원했을 것이라며 처벌 대신 용서의 손길을 내밀었습니다. 제이드는 다시 한번 자신의 죄를 뉘우칠 수 있는 기회를 줘서 고맙다는 말을 전했습니다.
I'm so sorry for what has happened, and I'm so sorry that I was too big of a coward to come forward and speak about what happened that day. And I'm very grateful for you guys giving me a second chance because I have taken this time to grow as a person and try to change and become a better person. And I promise I will go on and live in a way and become a better man to honor Ms. Schaefer's life.
밑에 사람이 있는지 알면서도 통나무를 밀어뜨린 10대 소년들. 이들의 끔찍한 장난은 한 가정의 전부를 무너뜨려 버렸습니다. 여러분은 이 사건에 대해 어떻게 생각하시나요? 여러분의 생각을 댓글로 남겨주세요. 구독과 좋아요, 댓글은 영상을 만드는데 큰 힘이 됩니다. 감사합니다. 처벌 실화냐?